Hello everybody, welcome back to another Wheelassassin video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to build Max and Billy's home from Stranger Things. Now Stranger Things, as you guys know, is just the wickedest TV show in the world. So I decided to build Billy's house and Max's house from Stranger Things. We've even got Billy's Camaro outside the building, which is just awesome. There's also a little mailbox on the side there, as well as these grand looking, well, kind of grandish looking staircase going up to the actual building, where we have a sign up here that says 5280, and basically this means the house number that Billy and Max live at. You guys don't have to incorporate that if you don't want to, but I think it added a little bit of detail. Jungle planks for the porch sort of area, glass around the porch so it's nice and open, there's a lot of light coming in, and these bricks and quartz look great. And then into the actual building, as you can see, it's very sparse, it's quite empty, and that is because we don't really see Billy and Max's house too much in the show. I think we see it in like 2 or so scenes, and I didn't really want to make this and make it wrong. So I'm going to let you guys customize this however you guys want. I'm just going to give you the basic design. And then maybe in season 4 of Stranger Things, if we get to see more of the house, I'm going to maybe try and build this like how it is furnished in the film, in the TV show even. So that'd be pretty cool. Then there's also a door on this kind of back side of the house. You can go down here. And you can come out here, which is just great. Now I didn't actually know this staircase existed until I actually went and researched the home. Because I actually researched this on Google Maps. I was stood basically on this road right here. I think it was actually on this T-junction. I was just stood right there in that spot. And I could literally just see that there was a staircase there, as well as this double garage back here as well. With a basement. I didn't even know there was a basement. And it's not even finished. There we go. A basement as well, which is great. Again, I haven't detailed this because I thought you guys might want to do that as well, to make it look really cool. But yeah, it's pretty insane. This tutorial was actually requested by an awesome viewer of mine called LPS Fox's Fun. I just want to say thank you so much for the request. So sorry it's taken me ages to get around to this tutorial. There is also a double garage back here, like I said. You can put a pickup truck and Billy's Camaro maybe in this thing as well. As well as the backyard, or back garden, whatever you guys want to say. Backyard, back garden, pretty cool. Goes all the way around the side of the house as well. And the terrain actually lifts up for the building, so it looks like it's on kind of the support, and the structure is pretty tough around the edges of the base. So it looks pretty awesome. But yeah, that is basically the tour. Let's go down straight away to the building, and I'll show you how to build the Camaro in a separate tutorial as well, so definitely stay tuned. Let's go for it. So now then guys, I'm going to build my Billy's home over this way. You definitely need a big space to build this place because it does go down, as you can see, from the terrain. So if you guys wanted to build this in, say, a survival type world, you know, it's just like those mountains and things, this would probably be easier to do in that than having to build all the grass. But to be honest, I think it's not too tricky in creative as well. But let me know what you guys come up with. I'd love to hear. So what we're going to do, take our cracked stone blocks, and we're going to go, just going to line mine up with this one. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. 14 on the left side of the build. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. We stick up that one, and over here we leave this one empty because this is where the bee's nest, bee's hive thing is going to go for the actual mailbox. Well, actually, over here you can see that this is just left. So technically, what we can do is, oops, like a 3. So 14 blocks of cracked stone blocks, then the 3 like that, and then what we do is we leave a block, obviously. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Only 13 on this side. We leave kind of a block off because that's where the beehive would have gone for the mailbox. So that's pretty good. Next, what we do is we go ahead and take some grass, just some normal grass block, and we go 16 blocks back with our grass from this 13th block over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. As you can see on this 15 block back, it does raise up a bit, and this goes along by about 11 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Whew, blimey, just losing my voice just from doing all these counting. So now what we can do is just take our grass and go all the way along the front of the build now, matching up with this side, and we can actually just go back another 16 blocks over here to connect it up to this side, basically make a massive square. Now on the right side of the build, the right side where I am now, over here it does actually come along all the way past the house, whereas the left side just sticks, you know, the grass just finishes here and the building goes, you know, kind of takes the way. Over this side it is still kind of raised up until it gets to over here where the you know, we need a build up basement. So It can be a little bit confusing, but if you just take your time with it, honestly, there's no hurry. It will get done, and it'll look pretty cool, I think. So let's just fill it over to this point again. So over here, so that's like a raised hedge on either side, like this. Kind of looks like a verge on like the side of the road or something, and that's basically what we're going for here, because this is the road goes down the side of the house on the left side, and then it goes up into the actual building over here. So it looks pretty cool when it's done. As you can see over here, we need to make sure this is in line with this one over here. That was my mistake. There we go. So just about here, perfect. And then we can just bring this back, and this can be a separate rectangle just on top of this larger rectangle underneath. So you want to make sure the terrain is definitely like this, because otherwise it will look a little bit strange. You don't even have to fill in the bottom if you don't want to. As long as you fill up this bit, it will look pretty great. Oops, I just destroyed a block. Alright, let's fill this over, then we'll fill in the bit below it, just down here, and then we'll be good. Alright guys, so now I have this shape completed. It kind of goes up to 2 layers over here, which is great, and this side can stay, well, sorry, this side over here can stay this level, because this looks great already. We already have this shape over here. We're actually starting to mark out the building now, because it does look better, and it does help you out for this design round here if the building is already in place, because then you can kind of work around the building and kind of go to your own preference as well. We're going to grab an oak fence. We're also going to grab a beehive, and we're going to make this mailbox over here. You just want to stick your oak fence just down here, and then your beehive on top like that. Then we're going to grab our andesite slab, and we're going to go up like this, like so. And as you can see over here, this goes along by about 3 blocks long. Well, we've already got this one, so just another 2. Then it goes up another step, and another step, and this actually built up like a little kind of podium on either side. So let's build this along to this other verge. So 1 and then 2. So this is like a 3-block shape now. Then we leave the slab stair there, slab gap even. Sorry, keep getting my words mixed up. And then we just do this design up here. There we go. And now this should lead up to the front door, and there's one last step into the actual building up here. And this is still this andesite slab kind of block up here as well for the main door, which looks a bit weird. So if you guys wanted to change it up to bricks, you could. Even if you want to change it up to planks, you could. It is really your choice as well. This goes along by 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th one we put a step. So let's do it now. So 1, 2, oops, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5th is where we put the step, just like that. And then there's another step into the actual premises up here. There we go. Oh, brilliant. That's going to look great. Alright then guys, so now I've cleared down my inventory. I've grabbed myself a brick block, an IKEA door, a glass normal block, a dark oak sign for that kind of front door sign over there, glass panes, a smooth quartz slab, some jungle wood planks, and some smooth quartz block. Now what you need to do is you need to come in line with this step over here, this kind of block step. We're going to go up by 2 again. We're going to go along by 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 5th one, you go up by another 1. Now we do the exact same on the opposite side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then build up by 1. Then we can fill this in with glass panes, just 4 along like that, and do the same on the opposite side. We grab our smooth quartz block, we go up by 3, we go up by 3, go up by 3, and then as you guys guessed it, we go up by 3 on this one as well. Then we can build this along, and build this along the door frame, and then build this along the other window like that. We can actually fill this in with glass panes now. Oh, the glass panes can be such a pain, can't they? Oh, that's a bad joke, I'm sorry. So let's just fill these in. 3 layers high of 4 lots of glass panes on this. So you should have this design so far. Yeah, nice one. Alright, then we can grab ourselves the glass, and we can go up by 3 like this, up by 3 on the opposite side, and then fill it over like that. Now we can grab our IKEA door, and we can just stick it in that gap just there. Now over here on this first quartz block, we can just grab our sign. We can put 5-2 on the second row down, 5-2, and then 80, or whichever number you guys want. Brilliant. Now we can take our slab and put it on the top of the block over here, and we can go all the way across and then just feed it around the corner onto this one block here. Do the same over here. Hey, there we go. Nice one. Now what we need to do next is we need to come around the back of the build, and we need to come kind of in this side, because what we're going to do is we're going to grab our jungle planks, and we're going to go along and back by 3 blocks. So 1, 2, and then a 3rd. Nice one. So the next step we need to do, guys, is we need to build the porch window going backwards. So we need to build 1, 2, 3 with our bricks like this. We need to do the exact same on the opposite side. Then we come back to this side over here, the right side, and we're going to go up by 3 with our glass once again. Glass panes, this is, guys, as well. Oops, my bad. Just making little mistakes. There we go. And then we're going to do the same on the opposite side. Just build this along and up by 3. 3 lots of 3 this time, which is nice. It's a nice even number. Well, nice rounded up number just there. Then we grab our quartz and we literally just, well, we're going to put a brick block in this right side over here. Go up by 3 with our quartz. And then around this corner, we're just going to build over with our quartz like that. We're going to grab our slab and we're going to go up to this corner, well, just before this corner here. Because this one, we're going to go out by 1, 2 blocks. And then we're going to build up by 4 blocks of our quartz like that. Nice one. Now what we need to do next is this part gets a little bit tricky. We need to grab our brick block, not our arcade door. We need to grab our brick block. God, it's so hard to say these words. Come on. There we go. Right. And we're going to go along by 16 blocks going backwards. So once we get to this corner, this kind of number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. And we can just kind of fill in the bricks underneath this now, going down this little slope as well. There we go, so it kind of angles down like that. Then we can grab our quartz and just fill this over, and then we'll come back and we'll put the windows in afterwards as well. Fill this up to 4 blocks high as well, making sure this is all the same height. There we go, that looks great. Nice one, guys. Alright, then we can do basically the same on the opposite side without going around that corner. Now the reason we go out in the corner is, honestly, I'm not too sure, but on the original building, there is this kind of thing that goes out this side for some reason. I think it's to represent, as it goes down the slope, it kind of goes out to like reinforce the side of the house. I really don't know. If you guys know anything more about architecture and things like that, definitely let me know in the comments down below. It's always great to hear. So here we go. Then we grab ourselves our brick block and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. We want to make sure it's in line with this one. Then quartz once again, and we're just going to build this up. We will put the windows and the door in afterwards as well. Up by 4 blocks as well, guys. There we are. And then we just come down here and we fill in the bricks as well. Now down here is also the basement door as well, which is great. And this definitely helps us out building it like this so far, because we can actually bring the grass back as well for this over this side. As you can see, it's longer on this side, where we can add that staircase in as well, which looks great. Cool beans, let's go for it. Alright then everyone, so on the left side of our house, we're going to grab another grass block, and we're going to go 5 blocks back from where the door should be. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now on the 6th one, we want to build our grass. Now this goes down obviously just to here, and we want to build this along by going about by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Now here what we can do is we literally just want to kind of slope it back down by 1 block like this, and then we can go along here now to there. We can knock this block over on this side over here, and we can take this one off on the edge over here as well. There we are. So we want to just build this grass going along now like this, and we just want to connect it up to the opposite side. And hopefully this should look pretty good. There we go. Yeah, nice one. More terrain as well for the building, which looks cool. Let me just stick another grass layer just there, like so. Because over this side, as you can see, we need to build the staircase now. So what we do is literally just grab our cracked stone blocks and we just go along by 4 below, then 3 again, so it matches up with kind of the design we're going for. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then 3. Then this is where the actual staircase is going to go from the side of the building. Now the side of the building, what we do is we just block this block out by 3 like this, stick an IKEA door in here and a glass block above it. Then we leave a 4 block gap of quartz, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we put a window in here like this. Then we leave a 1 block gap and we put a window in there as well. Then we leave another 4 block gap, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we stick another window in here like so. And these are all glass paned windows. Awesome. Now let's go to the other side and do a similar thing. So over here, come in how many blocks back? 3 blocks back over here. We want to stick a window in. Now I know these ones don't match up, but that's okay. It doesn't really need to match up at the moment. It doesn't look too bad in the way that it is. It's really up to you guys how you build this. You could build it connected up if you want, like so it looks angled as well, but it's, yeah, again, it's up to you guys. 3, leaving a block of 3, then we put a window in, a block of 1, and put another 2 glass pane windows in like that. Then we leave a block of 4, and we basically match up to where this door should be, and we stick a block of glass panes for the windows over there as well. Now for the back of the build, what we do, grab our brick block, and we just want to fill this along to connect up these 2 walls over this side. So 3 blocks high for this side. Then we want to grab our quartz, and we literally just want to fill this up as well by 4 blocks high as well. Make it into a nice square shape now. And there we have it. Now we just grab our quartz, and we literally just bring this along the entire build, going around the outskirts on the top of the quartz block. Well, on the kind of top section of the quartz block like this. Going all the way around the build to connect up to the opposite side over here. Yes! Alright, nice one. Next step, we can just grab our grass block, and we can literally just stick this in to this point over here now. Making sure this kind of second layer up from the base level really is kind of filled up with grass. Don't worry too much about making this section filled up. You can kind of leave this empty if you wanted to, and just fill it over with planks, because at the end of the day there is a basement door down here, so you're just going to be removing grass blocks anyway, so it's really up to you guys. I might just go back in a second, just remove those grass blocks, but if you wanted to leave kind of this corner empty, maybe a little bit back here empty as well, that is totally fine, because then you don't have to do it later. Just fill this over now, just so we can put the planks on something basically. All the way back. Then we want to fill this over. Then we want to grab our planks, and we just want to fill this entire section over now, making sure this whole grassed area is filled up with planks. Alright then guys, so now you've finished your planks and stuff, you can grab yourself a dark oak wood door, some dark oak wood planks, dark oak fence, dark oak wood stairs, and some dark oak wood slabs. And I've got grass just in case I make a mistake. So what we need to do is just over here, we need to build up by 2 blocks once again, and then we need to build 1 just there. Now on this one, we can stick a dark oak wood fence and dark oak wood fence on top of these 2 as well. Now here we just want to line up the stairs as well, so we go 1 there and 1 just there. Then we stick kind of planks in this gap just here. Now over here, this gets a little bit weird, so we need to go kind of up with our planks by about 3. And then we go up with our planks to, well, over here we need to put 2 in there as well. Here we just stick a stair, and we just literally stick some blocks, some planks going there and there, so it kind of makes like a walkway. It looks so weird, and it is very confusing to kind of get used to. And then we stick some fence just going along these kind of blocks over here. And here, if you need to move the stair back because you want to add another fence, that's totally cool, so just add like a fence just there. That looks better. So all it is here, guys, is 4 planks going along the bottom just here, 3 planks on the inside here, then a stair, then there's like 2 planks going along just to meet up with the grass over that side, and there's just 1 fence there. There we have it. What we need to do lastly is we come underneath the steps, and we just stick some planks just there, lining up with this step over here. And it just adds a little bit of effect that these stairs are very tough, you know, quite thick stairs. But yeah, you guys can change up this out however you want, you know. It doesn't really have to be the same as my design. You can change it up however you'd like. So over here, this 1 block here, we just need to make this the basement kind of door. So we're going to grab ourselves some jungle planks again at the top up here, and then we can just literally break in to however big you want this basement to be. We're also going to grab some brick blocks again, so the basement doesn't even have to be, you know, this small size. It can be the entire length of the house. It's up to you once again, guys. Like I said, you don't really see it in the show, so it doesn't really make much difference how you make this in Minecraft. I'm hoping in season 4 we'll all find out how, you know, what it looks like inside Billy's actual house, the fully, because we only get to see, I think we get to see like the hallway and the bedroom one time, but definitely not much to go off. So hopefully that'll be something to come soon. So there we go. We just basically bricked the wall up a little bit. Then we're going to grab our jungle planks and we're just going to make this in the flooring here just to make it look nice and inviting. Because at the moment it just looks like a dark and spooky sort of dungeon basement as well. If you guys are enjoying the video, please definitely drop a like as well, that'd be amazing. And if you're enjoying this tutorial so much and you would like to see more of my Stranger Things tutorials and other tutorials that I do, please definitely consider subscribing as well, that'd be amazing, that would really help me out. So let's just stick some planks in here as well. And there we have it. Finish it off, we just stick a dark oak wood door there. Nice one, that looks great. Alrighty, alright then guys, so the last kind of building in this kind of tutorial is literally just a garage. So we need to grab polished granite, stone slab, smooth quartz slab, smooth quartz block, and some light grey concrete for the road. Now what we do, take our polished granite and we literally come to the side of the building just here. This is the right side of the build if you're looking at it face on. And we need to go along by 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then we go up by about 4 blocks. So, oops, that's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Literally just the first quartz as well, which is great. Helps out a lot. Then we grab our stone slab and we literally just make this a block going along the top of these granite. If you wanted to grab a normal stone block, it would probably be quicker, to be honest. There we go. Then what we do is we come to the slab length above it and we just grab a slab and just go along like that. Then we build another block and we literally just go along by 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then we can just build this block length going along. See, it will take a while, so you guys may want to grab a block as well. That would probably be helpful. Whoops. And on the inside, it is weird because it looks hollow in the roof, and it definitely helps you out because you can add like some lights in there as well. Maybe if you wanted to add like a dangling sort of light bulb or something to the effect of it. It would look pretty good in this garage because it's quite hollow in the roof section and stuff. So going down, we need to add another slab like this. Then we need to add another slab block just here, this kind of slab length. Going along now. On the interior, you didn't have to build the 3 kind of like this. If you didn't want to, you could kind of leave this a slab. Now some areas it does look better in the garage, but there's a part where the garage door kind of, it's got like 2 garages, and this one, I think it's this middle block just here. So we need to make sure we got like 5 on each side. So alright then. Yeah, so as long as these ends are kind of filled up to 3, the kind of middle section can be left like that, like a trough sort of thing. It looks really weird, but it kind of works in the inside as well. Now along the side, what you want to do is you want to build this along going by about kind of 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like so. And then we just build this up to the height of where the slabbed roof is. And there we go, we just fill it in like that. Nice one. Now here what we do, grab our quartz block and we go up the side like that, just by about 4 blocks. Then we can stick a slab of quartz just like that. Then we want to leave a gap now because this is where we're going to build the actual garages. And over here there's also another wall, so we can just make this wall go along as well by about 6 blocks. So we've already got 1 in the corner, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice one. Make sure we build this. There we go. And we've also got that quartz kind of pillar in there. Stick another slab on top there as well. Now coming to the middle block, you should have about 4 blocks on either side of this kind of slab. You can stick another slab in there like that and build this going down by about 4 blocks of quartz. Now on the interior, you should have about 5 blocks of like a car parking space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Opposite side, exactly the same. Amazing. Then we just build the granite up to the roof section. 3, 4 layers, 5 layers, and then a 6th one just in here, but you can just fill that up with your stone block like that. Amazing. There we go. You can see what I mean by the hollow roof now. Kind of looks pretty cool. Then the last things you can touch, we just grab our quartz and go along the front like that. Kind of a slab layer down, and we do the exact same on the back as well, even though it overhangs the building as well, the actual house. But it looks kind of cool. Kind of looks cool. Now here what we do, just fill in the garage kind of spaces with our light grey concrete. And this looks great for the actual road we're going for, because it's kind of like a it's kind of in a town, like a little village sort of town thing. So I mean, Hawkins has, it's not got a lot of people, the population is not that huge, so their roads are not needing to be like replaced every sort of 5 years or something. These have been left there since, you know, for ages, like 20 odd years. So the light grey concrete kind of looks like, I don't know what we're going for, like a pale sort of road, instead of using the kind of tar with the black coal or something, the block of coal. There we are. Once you've filled in the spaces, you have finished the garages. Good job, guys. Alright then, so now for the road, what we do is we take our light grey concrete again. We go 6 away from this pillar over this side, on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we go 7. And then we go 8 for this one. Kind of 8 away from where this garage door would be. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 9. Then, you guessed it, probably 10. 10 like this. Oops. And then we go for 11, which should be the middle block. Oh, my bad. Not yet. Just going to edge this in one more time. Then we should have the middle block just here. Yeah, perfect. Like this. As long as we get to 5 blocks, we should have about 5 blocks, which looks great as well. Now, on this 11th one, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 on this one. There's those 6 over here because of the pillar, my bad. So 12, yeah, that's what I meant. 12 over here. On this 12th one, we need to kind of diagonal it out because this is where the on this one over here. We need to diagonal it out for the fence that we got for the backyard. So kind of just this one, and this is kind of our last block as well. This is kind of one of our last blocks. We go from the middle, we go one more block in, and then we go one more again, then we go once more, and then now we should have about 5 blocks up to the road from this section here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. As long as you have 2 bits of grass left out over this side, it will look great. It'll look great. Now we can just fill this entire section in with light grey concrete, even a little bit under the stairs as well. So this goes 9 blocks out from this first 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 9 should be about well, around about 5 as well from the wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, okay, 6. That's fine. Let's just fill this in. There we go. You want to make it 5 blocks as well from the side of the cracked stone just here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Going along right next door to it. This goes all the way along to the front of the house. So it's a very long process. I'd recommend getting swiftness if you guys have it on your Minecrafts. Just grab some swiftness, put it on, helps you fill it in so much quicker as well. Okay, before we fill the rest of that section in, we're just going to come back as well by 5. And this goes back just from about like 3 blocks back, just so you can represent where the rest of the road would be. Actually, if you wanted to make this kind of go back in line with this garage door over here, just like so. So this one just here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks back with 5. And this just shows kind of where the end of the road would be, and then it goes back into sort of the neighborhood back here. Like this. Now at the front over here, we literally just go all the way along the front of the house, this verge, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, and then as you can see, we can connect it to this road over here if we wanted to. So it's pretty cool. It's a very cool looking thing. So here, guys, is a screenshot of what you guys should have. Obviously ignored past the actual house, connected up to the opposite house where I made that other tutorial. But this literally, the road literally just ends as the verge stops for the actual house, and then it goes around the corner, down past the garages, a little bit further on, 10 blocks past, and then up to kind of in line with the last garage door. So you want to have this entire section filled in 5 blocks long and 5 blocks wide. 5 blocks wide even, not long, with your light grey concrete. And there we go. Alright then, guys, so we're on the last finishing touches of the build. We need to grab our iron bars. We're going to go along the front of the house just here. We're going to connect it up to this verge over here. Going to go along. Then we're going to slope it down to this side for the kind of backyard and the side of the house. Going to go all the way along, past the house, past the garage. We're going to go from this point. We need to go 11 blocks back, and this is where it kind of connects up to that side over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now I can build this all the way back and connect it up to the other 11 we should have over here. Now don't worry, you guys won't have this just yet. I literally just built this, so don't worry. I forgot to record it. So literally just 11 going back like this. And then from this point we just build it along the road, curve it around this corner, curve it around all these corners apart from this section just here. We kind of leave that one just empty so you can get in and out. Then we curve it around and we just make it go into the wall there. You can even make it just go into the actual wall of the place over here if you wanted to, so it can be on the grass, on the garage even. Oh, it looks like we got a mole problem now. There we go, let's just fill that in. There we go. Nice. Alright, that is the backyard done. Great job. Okay, let's go ahead and build the roof. So the roof is actually one of the most simple parts of the build, I think. So stone stairs, you're going to need a stone slab, and we'll also grab a quartz slab just in case any parts have missed. So smooth quartz slab. As you can see, this is literally quite simple. Oh, we're also going to need a stone block. Just remembered. Stone block, where are you? Really struggle with this new edition of Minecraft for signing stuff. Not the best. There we go. So coming a block in from the quartz stairs, the quartz slabs we made earlier. We're going to go all the way along and around with our stone stairs. Like this. And then you go along the back as well, just connect it up. Now over here what we can do is we're going to grab ourselves a quartz block, and here we're literally just going to fill this in, leaving this gap for the door. Fill this up as well. This goes about 4 blocks high as well. Making sure you have a 2 block gap only for the door down there. And then we're going to add 2 windows in as well. Now the windows, literally just, there's 2, but these are kind of oddly shaped because this one's only 2 away from the door, whereas this one's like 4 away from the door. So as you can imagine, there'll be rooms on the inside of the build. So 2 away from the door on this one. We're just going to kind of plonk in a window just there. And then 4 away, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just a window just there. And then there's actually a dark oak door in this shape, just for the main front door. Because yeah, KO ones kind of look like porch doors anyway, which is good. And then what we can do on top of this one is literally just build and fill it over, the entire roof over, with stone blocks now. So literally, just want to take this, go all the way along to the opposite side. Like so. And then fill this entire section in with your stone block. Alright then guys, so once your entire roof is filled up with your stone like so, we can literally just grab another layer of stone stairs and basically do the exact same up this top bit. The only reason we filled it in with the blocks just then instead of now is just so you didn't have to have kind of like an angled roof on the interior, so the roof looked lower than it actually was, because it's like a bungalow at the end of the day. It's just kind of raised up for the kind of terrain and things. Then we just fill this over again, the second layer over again, with our stone block. There we go. Now the trees I used was literally just some oak trees, and I also grabbed some bone meal just so I could make the trees grow pretty much instantaneously. So over here, you can just plant these however you want. I left a 3 block gap when I planted these ones on the second verge up, just because I thought it looked good. So here, 3, and then over here, just that. Oh, many of these trees just grew together, that's good. Pretty much in the same line. There's actually a big oak tree over this side on the actual main house. There's also a tree over this side as well. And you can also plonk like a tree kind of diagonally there as well. I think it looks pretty good with the trees around it, to be honest. It looks quite nice, quite shaded, quite forested. But yeah, again, it's up to you guys how you want to do this, to be honest. Over there I left 1 tree, but over here I put 2, you know, kind of however you're feeling on the day, just plonk them down. Now over here, coming from this verge, we just go along and place as many trees as you like. For some reason, my trigger seems to just plant 2 at the same, so I don't know what's going on then. And then all the way around until you get to this side where obviously the road is, because you don't want to place one on the road spot. And then just grow all these trees. But yeah, I have been Wheelassassin, guys. Thank you so much for watching this Wheelassassin video. That sounds like a talent show thing. What am I doing? I have been Wheelassassin, guys. Thank you so much for watching. That was so weird. No. But yeah, thank you so much for watching anyway, guys. Really do appreciate it. I hope you guys did follow this, you know, nice and well. I hope it was easy enough to follow. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys do want to drop a like because you did enjoy it, that'd be amazing. Please definitely do that below. That'd be really, really cool. If you guys want to subscribe for more Wheelassassin tutorials and things on the world, we have many more Stranger Things ones, as you can see over there. I'm pretty sure that's Will's house. Yeah, Will's house over there. We also have Scoops Ahoy in the background, as well as I think there's Hopper's cabin on my channel as well, which is just insane. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. So definitely stay tuned for that Camaro as well, and I'll teach you guys how to build that Camaro in kind of the next tutorial coming as well. Thank you so much once again. Really do appreciate it. Really does mean a lot. Take it easy. Have an excellent day, and I'll see you at the next Wheelassassin video coming very, very soon. Peace out.